We have a very special album to talk about. We talk about Antología del Cante Flamenco Heterodoxo, the fourth solo album by Francisco Contreras Molina, better known as Niño de Elche, which means son of Elche, a city in the southeast of Spain. Niño de Elche is a 33-year-old flamenco singer, and he's known for his solo work, but also for projects like Esquirlas para quienes aún viven, one of the most innovative post-rock records of the last few years, in my opinion. This shows the direction in which we are going, a lot of experimentation here. There is the title of the album, which means Anthology of the Unconventional Flamenco, and there is a lot of material on this album. This is a double album with 27 tracks, 1 hour and 46 minutes of music. So, we have a lot to talk about. Let's start! This anthology is more about flamenco than it is a traditional flamenco record. Almost every song here is a nod to special figures in the history of Andalusian culture and flamenco. Many songs are very true to the original style, like La Farruca de Juli Valmitiana. A farruca is a traditional style of light and reduced flamenco, and this is maybe the best song to get you into this album if you're not familiar to the style. There is also a great interpretation of Polo by Manuel de Falla, a short song with cool piano accompaniment, classical vibe to it, great short track to get into this as well. As I said, there is a very strong experimental edge to this album. One track that shows this edge is Petinera de Shostakovich. It's a very ambient, very silent, yet disturbing song. It's a nod to the Russian composer Dmitri Shostakovich, and it's really interesting that flamenco can go in such a dark and very ambient direction. El Prefacio a la Malagueña de El Milizo is for sure my favorite song of the whole record. Similar vibe, and here is over 9 minutes of church organ. A malagueña is a flamenco style that is in parts inspired by a Catholic mass, so the church organ is very obvious here, and El Milizo is a very important singer and innovator in this special style of flamenco. This song is not only very relaxing, but it feels very sincere and complete and very spiritual. So this is the high point of this album, in my opinion. And it works even better with the craziest song of the whole record, Coplas Mecánicas de Juan de Mairena, coming right after that. This is a spoken word performance filtered through crazy electronic effects, and it shows that Niño de Elche is always a spoken word performer as well. He's combining these art forms through the lens of flamenco. One of the most out there tracks is also Mensaje Diafónico de Valdeomar. There are a lot of castanets here, vocal effects all over the place. But in the end there is always a satisfying guitar part, a drony ambient swell that holds it all together on this album. So the long runtime can be a bit exhausting for sure, but there are always tracks that make up for this. There are some very danceable tracks in the first half drawing from dance music such as Rumba y Bomba de Dolores Flores or Paso Doble con Rumba Original de Guy Debord. So there are so many little details, like the guitar outro in the song Saeta por Seguirias por Manuel Carazol y Arturo Pavón. You see, the song titles are extremely long. This is a record that is very heady, very intellectual, but in the end it's very satisfying musically as well. So there is not too much pretentiousness, there is not too much overthinking it. It's just about flamenco. I think that Antología del Cante Flamenco Heterodoxo by Niño de Elche is one of the greatest albums that came out of Spain in the last few years. There are a lot of new artists that are bringing new ideas into flamenco music. One of them is Rosalía, who has a great album coming out last year, Los Angeles. She has a new album coming out this year as well. Her single Malamente is also very great. So you can see that flamenco is evolving, is developing into something new, something modern, while the old standards are played still. So I don't think that this is an offense to flamenco. This is an augmentation of flamenco. This is the development of flamenco that this century needed. So this is one of the greatest albums of the year so far for me. I'm giving it 85%. Thank you for watching this video about Antología del Cante Flamenco Heterodoxo. This is Bruce Reviews Music. See you in the next video. Goodbye!